Hello, hello, my fellow chatters. Hello, guys. Welcome to another stream, a Lego one. It has been quite has been quite the time since I've been live. A little over 2 weeks, 2 weeks and like a day, give or take, because your girl has just came back from La Ciudad de Mexico. Yes, chatters. I was not lying. All right. I was being honest with y'all. I went to Mexico City for 2 whole weeks, and that shit was fabulous. Best time of my life. I would love to go back again. I am gonna go back again. We don't speak in what ifs. We speak in it will happen, because it will happen. I'm going back again to Mexico City. Do I know when? Absolutely, I have no clue. But I feel like in my soul, like it'll be sooner rather than later. And that's comforting to know, because honestly, I was a little anxious going to Mexico City. Just a little anxious, because I don't know, like I've never been there. You fear the unknown, and that's what I was fearing. I just didn't know what to expect. But my expectations they just exceeded my expectations. I literally like loved every second of my vacation, of the whole entire 2 weeks of just exploring, because I went to other places instead of just like La Ciudad de Mexico. I went to Guerrero. In Guerrero, I was in Iguala, Acapulco, and then I went to Cuernavaca, and then I also went to Mayatlan, then Mexico City. So I went to 5 different little places, you could say. I was exploring Mexico to the fullest, and really could not have asked for a better vacation, a better time. And we'll keep talking about what happened, what I do, yada yada, this and that, X, Y, and Z, But before we continue, chatters, I just wanted to say thank you for coming to today's stream. For those that have made it, yes, I know 2 weeks of me being gone can fluctuate, like when people come in and out. I will be consistent from here on out, though. All right, I do apologize. I wanted to live stream out there, but unfortunately I don't have a backpack or a cameraman. The funds to provide those things just are not in my favor right now. And I also was traveling with my mama, with my little mom, and live streaming with my mom while also visiting a whole bunch of family, because that's what I was doing. I was visiting a lot of family out there. They do not intertwine well. They just don't. So instead of live streaming, I adapted, because that's what a fellow content creator does. That's what I do. All right. I produced. If y'all are subscribed to me or follow me, because this is literally the only place I post my stuff, but I did a whole bunch of shorts, and I still have a lot to edit. But I am a one man. I am a one woman show, babes. So thank you for being very, very patient with me. I did my shorts, and if I couldn't do that, then I posted pictures of what I was doing. It was very jam packed. The schedule was tight. I was doing a lot of things every day. Every day I would wake up early. And when I mean early, babes, I meant early, because my family, they are sun people, okay? They like, when they hear the birds chirping, they are up. And early for me is 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock is so fudging early. But I did it. I had to do it, because I couldn't waste the day away. In Mexico, it's very, very early. The people there are sun people, okay? I am very the opposite. But before I continue talking about all that, today, I have a beverage. I got a little bevy. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, chat. Shout out to my brother, Steven Jets. Thank you for today's bevy of the day. Ta-da! Can y'all see? What is that? Let's get a close-up. Today we're gonna be sipping on a Drecker beer. Fluff. Stuff. This looks absolutely immaculate. Do I know what the flavors entail? Oh, it's a mango mellow fruited sour. Mango, mango, mango. Yes! So it should be yummy, yummy in my tummy. I love mango, and it's still cold. Still cold to the touch. He put it in the freezer. I brought myself my Yeti cup that my Theo made me forever ago. And this is gonna help keep this bevy nice and cold and fresh. Because y'all know it takes me... kind of takes me a while to sip on these. I'm sorry. Yes. We were in luck today, chat. They actually had them in stock. I do have a whole bunch of these, but like singles, and I'm saving them for Christmas. So for Christmas, when we live stream, I'm just gonna be opening them up and drinking them, because that's the gift for me for consistently live streaming when I get to that point. So let us drink our bevy. Everyone, I hope everyone has their bevy, whatever you take. Let it be a coffee, a pinkity drinkity, also a smoothie beer like me. We can be like little twinsies. What else? Maybe some soda, because some caffeine does do well. I might crack open a second one just because, like, I'm coming back after 2 weeks. It's been a break. Okay, so it's more of like a celebratory stream, all right? So we'll open this one, but my next one won't be a smoothie beer. It'll be like a peanut butter and jelly one. Perhaps. I have to remind myself to get that out of the freezer so it doesn't ice. Okay, guys, let us open. Let us open our bevy. Wait, let me get closer, y'all. Yeah. Alright. Doesn't that look nice? It actually looks like a mango a mango color. Yellow. Looks like, you know, agua de mango. Agua de mango. Alrighty. Which, for the first time, I actually had an agua de mango. Which is like, dude, I didn't even know they made that. Which is dumb, because usually I usually drink like the Humex, agua the Humex mango juice. And that's not like 100% real mangoes, you know? They put in their own little concoction. But I used to sip on that all the time as a kid. And I also would drink the Goya mango juice. I don't know why it took me this long to figure out that there was agua de mango. I don't know. Sorry. Oh. Probably the earliest I've arrived for a stream. Always tune randomly. Love Humex. Yes, Humex is the best. And thank you for coming to today's stream. Noah Mitchell 7903. Thank you for coming to today's stream. You are early, and you are early? No, you are on time for today's stream because we haven't even started. Thank you, thank you. Round of applause for this chatter. But yes, we just cracked open not a Humex drink, but this one, the stuffed mango. It's a beer. I've been yapping, so let us try this out. Let's see how this tastes. I'm gonna think it's gonna taste great because usually Draco beers taste fabulous, which is why I'm like collecting them. And let's try this out. Let's try this out, chatters. That's good. That's really good, actually. It does taste like a mango mixed with a marshmallow. I don't know how they did that, but that is gas. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I might finish this drink within the first 50 minutes because that is so yummy. Wow. I gotta be careful though, because last drink I did spill on my carpet and it was red. Very dark red. I really haven't had the time to clean it because I was gone from Mexico for 2 whole weeks. So, and I came back 2 days ago. So technically it would be the second day. Yeah. I came back the 29th. And my body has been absolutely wrecked from just the constant moving, the constant everything. So I've been recovering. I've been sleeping a lot, chat. And sue me. I need to relax. I need to, how do I say, recover. A true beer girly. Yes. I'm in the loop. I am, how do you say, cultured. Cheers to all my beer girlies out there. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Okay. Enough with the yapping. Well, we'll yap in a bit. We need to start our freaking Lego build. Alrighty, chatters? This is where we left off last time. The little patitos. I think that's how you say the little feet. The little cat's feet. And then the body. The bodice. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Alright. And I did bookmark. Thankfully, I did bookmark. Because that would suck. If I... Oh. Like this. Yay! Oh. So it looks like we were already building something. This is where we left off, it seems. We are on step 125. Flip it to the next, flip it to the next. And okay, so this is where we left off of. We are about to start motherfucking assembling. And I separated these last time, so I'm not gonna try to mess up my work. To mess up my workings. Alrighty. Y'all know the drillio. We're doing 50-minute sessions of straight up building, then 10-minute sessions of straight up relaxing and chilling. And in those 10-minute sessions, we like chat and yap and really get to know each other on that personal, deep level, you know? So for the first 15 minutes, we're gonna lock the fuck in. Okay, this is going to be our first 15-minute session. Today, I think... Oh, if my memory serves me right, I think I said we could finish this in 4 live streams. 4, I believe 4. I think it's 4. And if my memory serves me right, then we need to do like 6 or it's either 5 or 6 bags per live stream. Crazy. So I don't know where we left off. What bag number we left off of. Let me see real quick. What bag number is this? Girly Pops. I don't know. Truth be told. Oh. We are a bit behind. We are on bag number 4. So who knows? Today we actually might be building till the sun comes up. So we could see the sunrise together. And that is beautiful because I love seeing the sunrise with y'all. We have done it before, probably a total of like 3-ish times, I believe. So today, lock in, buddies. Okay, I'm going to be your bestie for tonight or the morning, wherever you may be. But if you're in the USA or in Mexico, you know, like this side of the world with me, then we might be seeing the sunrise together. Okay, guys? Sunrise. Sunrise, buddies. Okay, I'm very excited. Yee! As you can tell, I did miss y'all. But I'm not going to get sappy like that. All right, let's start our 15-minute timer, chatters. Alrighty? Now, if y'all are building with me, building any set, it does not have to be the cat. It can be literally anything, like the little flowers, or it could just be you making miniature figurines or painting. I don't know. Maybe you're in summer school, but we're going to lock in for 50 minutes together. Juntos. Okay? Here we motherfucking go. Also, chatters. Oh my goodness. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Because that might irritate me. Oh, I just messed up all my work. And that's okay, because I need this flat. Time to lock in! Yes! Awesome as Noah? Yes, chatter. Time to lock in. Awesome Mazin. I'm just gonna call you Noah. But yeah, it's time to lock the fuck in, chatters. And here we go. This might be a very long stream today. But my 2 weeks now we can talk. Now we can like yap a little here and there. Now, if you suddenly hear me stop yapping, it's because I've locked in. Okay. But yes, my 2 weeks in Mexico were fabulous. I don't know if y'all can tell, the ones that have been here for a minute, I did get a haircut. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snap, snip, snap. I did get a haircut. It was not something I planned to do while I was out there. Definitely was a surprise for me. But my mom went with my tia to get her eyelashes. She got the full glam, y'all. Her eyelashes, her eyebrows, her nails, her hair. She did the whole thing, the mommy makeover in that sense. And my tia came back and asked me if oh wait, I didn't need that there. Oh, I'm already messing up. She asked me if I wanted to go with her to go see my mom. And I said yes. The next thing you know, they're convincing me to get a haircut. And the next thing I know, they're washing my hair. And the next thing I know, my hair's being chopped up. So yes. But I did need it because it was looking very dry. Very dry. Had to change the username because DKY it was written out first. Oh. Yo, Mizu. What's up, Mizu? Yeah. I remember you. You commented on one of my little shorts. What's up? Nice to see some returning chatters. And I'm curious, what was your username beforehand? Noah? I'm glad to have everyone in the chat today. I was a little nervy that no one was gonna pop up just because I haven't streamed in a minute. But yes, the haircut was very much needed. Because I love my long curly hair. I love long hair, all right? Because I'm still young. I know when I'm an old lady, I'm gonna be rocking the pixie, okay? Or not the pixie, just something way shorter, you know? And I also like to do my braids. Just love my long hair. But this time around, it was too long. It was just heavy. And I just didn't want to do my hair anymore like this. Like finger coil, because it took forever. And the amount of product that I needed to use was crazy. It was getting crazy, okay? And now I can take a shower like that and do my hair not that quick, but just like a little quicker. And I feel very, very pretty because my curls are back. They're like, so 10 out of 10 experience, literally maybe like even like a 12 out of 10 experience, because I hate getting my hair cut. I hate getting my hair done. I hate getting haircuts. I avoid them like the plague. So when I do get my hair done, they either know what they're doing, which is very rare for some reason, and or it just hurts. I just had too many hairstyles where they just like pull my hair, and that is not fun. Or they leave my hair looking like a mess. I'm like, oh, great. So I'm very picky. It takes me a long time to like convince myself to get a haircut. But I'm happy that I did it. I'm happy that my tia and my mama were like, you need to chop that shit off. Because the lady did like a treatment, like a natural, I don't know. She did a treatment where it hydrates my curls because they're very seco, very dry. But the lady knew what she was doing. No hesitation. She was snip, 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 snip. Oh, this looks wrong. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. My vision is not that good, chat. So I'm going to see if I can look at your comments on my phone. I can! Okay. Oh, you remember made me jealous, TVH. I need to go to Mexico soon. Yeah, Mizu, I think in one of my comments, I believe you wanted to go to Japan. Like, that's your dream. The sueño. But yes, that's cool that I can. Nice. This is way better than reading off my laptop. I can see crystal clear. Mexico is fabulous. All right. If I were to recommend where exactly to go in Mexico, Mexico City. And I completely understand why all the YouTubers go there and they're like, you need to go visit Roma. You need to go visit, well, just like all of that. I can see why. Very safe, especially since I happened to go, which was on accident, because I'm not a sports girly. Like, I'm not watching sports like that. At most, basketball. I love basketball, okay? Hit me up with the San Antonio Spurs any day. I love me basketball because that's the only sport that I really understand. But soccer, football, what else be there? You know, any type of sport like that, baseball, I'm clocked out. Actually, I'm just tuned out. Like, I'm okay. So it just so happened when I wanted to go to Mexico, La Mundial was happening. The the soccer World Cup, that was happening. And I was honestly worried that I was like, dude, I fucked up. I fucked up big time. Like, I'm gonna go. It's gonna be packed. People are gonna be like this, like, you know, like this. Things are gonna be packed, not as open or available, blah, 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 blah. I was just thinking the worst of the worst, right? But no chatters. I was very much wrong. Very much wrong. I felt like they just were so prepared for the abundance of tourism that, you know, like the people such as myself going to Mexico City. They had a whole bunch of security, like a lot of military and police officers, like everywhere. And not just in Mexico City, but I also went to Acapulco. And they had a lot of security there too. So I just felt safe. And when I went, it was not as busy as it was like the week before previously. There was like a lot more tourism. But I got there and it was great. It really was. The airport, huge, massive. I don't even know how we got out. Well, I know how we got out. When we arrived in Mexico City, I have a whole bunch of family there. So my granny was she was already there. And so she picked us up with this taxi driver that she knew personally. And so the taxi driver got in the airport. And then he escorted us out. And he took us to where we needed to go to. Which was, we needed to go to these buses. Because when we landed, me and my mom. When I'm talking about me and my mom. We were going to Cuernavaca. Which is not in Mexico City. It's like a couple hours away. So I took a bus. I did a lot of buses in Mexico. I took a bus there, and then I took a bus to Acapulco, and then da-da-da-da. They're very nice. They are very nice. They have a nice TV screen. It's clean. A bathroom in the back. I actually enjoyed maneuvering that way. Sorry, guys. I'd go just to see my abuelita, to be honest. Yes, my abuelita. I see her a vez en cuando, but I get you. My abuelita lives in La Frontera, so La Frontera for me is by car, because I drove for the very first time like this month Well, now it's the new month. In June, last month. All right. For the very first time, I drove to Mexico by myself. Not all the way in, but to Eagle Pass, and then my uncle brought me inside to Mexico. But my granny lives by La Frontera. So usually when I'm going to Mexico, I'm usually just visiting her, like, all the time. Which is great. Or she'll come over here a vez en cuando to, like, do her workup appointments and this and that. But I get you. Usually when I'm in Mexico, it's because I'm seeing my grandma. Cause I love her and I miss her, you know. And she'd be cooking me things, great things. Oop. And then that must have been great for World Cup. It was chatter. It was spectacular. It was just exceeded my expectations, really. Just cause, all right. As much as I love my granny, she was like, she's like, y'all gotta be careful wherever y'all go. You know, make sure you're looking at your surroundings. Da 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 da. But not just her, like other family members that live in Mexico were telling us just to be careful, because you never know. And then like the news doesn't really help. So me and my mom were just a little anxious. Okay? Keep it a buck. We're just a little anxious as to, is the city dangerous or is it not? Because my cousins are not from the city. La Frontera is like a little town, very small, sparse. The city is a different story, okay? And I guess we just really haven't, like my family haven't really explored the city like that in years. Because last time my mom was in Mexico City, she was a whole lot younger, you know? And like given the history of certain things, you just don't know, you know? But this time around, because of the World Cup, they had a lot of security and I just felt really safe. I did. I felt safe. Safe enough that we walked around at night. And I just didn't, there's only one time that I did get a little sketched out, which was in Acapulco. Me and my mom were gonna go see the divers. Which I did make a short. Okay. We're gonna go see the divers in La Quebrada. And usually people take like a taxi to that area, but me and my mom, we just wanted to walk. Like, we just wanted to walk there because we were just so close. And at one point, there was this lady, we were walking on this side, and it's narrow. It's like up a fucking hill. And I don't know what this lady was on, but she wasn't like drunk. She was not. I really wish she was just drunk. But she literally was like hanging like this and like walking up and like this. She just looked like she was on something. Okay, chat. She looked like she was on something a little too crazy for me. And that was literally the only time that I didn't feel the safest, because there was no other tourist people. It was just us, that lady, and then another local. But we made it and it was safe, so nothing to stress out about. Nothing to stress out about in the end. I made it back home, and now we're building Legos. So, heck yeah. Do. How long have we been building these? We have 32 minutes left for our first 50-minute sesh, and this is how far I've gone. I'm so sorry, chat. When I start yapping, I get sidetracked. But yeah, we saw the divers, which was the highlight of my trip. Really was. Never thought I would see it in person. I just never thought I would, because it just sounded so far-fetched, like out of my reach. Because there was a time where Acapulco was, she was a little dangerous, you know, like they just wouldn't recommend to go. There was just a time where it just wasn't safe to go to Mexico. So it's nice to see that they're doing really, really well for themselves. And I'm very proud of my people, of our people. Yes. See how far they've come. It's safe. People walk at night. It's literally like a dream. I can't wait to go back again. Next time though, chatters, I do want to go to Oaxaca. I really wanted to go to Oaxaca this trip, but it was 2 weeks and there was just not enough time. There was not enough time. But Oaxaca will be the next trip, maybe, fingers crossed. Not maybe, because we're going to speak it into existence, okay? We don't speak in what ifs here. All right, chatters, we're going to go to Oaxaca in November. Day of the motherfucking dead. Okay? Dia de los Muertos, me voy a Oaxaca. And hopefully, chat, my Spanish can be a whole lot better. Because after being there I was there for 3 weeks. Was there the first week. Came back for 1 week so I could pack up my shit for the big trip. Was there in Mexico City or like, you know, those places for 2 weeks. And then I came back. It was a little bit... once I heard like English like all around me, I was like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I am back home. That was a little bit of a shock, I guess you could say. And then I saw, because I live in Texas, so like the big open fields, the cowboy hats, the cowboy boots, just cattle, farm life. I'm like, oh yes, I am in Texas. I am in Texas. Because beforehand, I couldn't feel the difference because the frontera, there's ranch. Like where I go, there's nothing but ranch life and people wear boots and hats and cowboys. But the city, I just thought there was going to be... I thought it was going to be like a little like that. Like maybe a couple of people wearing boots and hats, you know, because that's the original cowboys. So that's what I was thinking. Like some horses. But no, chat, I was so wrong. I was so very wrong. They do not wear boots. There's a handful of them that wear the boots. And they do wear boots on special occasions, but I was thinking like you know, because of here in Texas and in the frontera, people wear boots just like on a normal day basis. So that's what I was just thinking. No. I was very wrong. There were a lot of tennies, and well, it's the city, so that it does make sense. It does make sense now that I look about that. When I look at that, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Also, I didn't know that it rains like every day. Chat, it rains every fucking day. It'll rain, it'll stop raining, it'll rain, and then it'll stop raining. And then just when you think you're in the clear, it'll thunderstorm. And that's probably the only thing I didn't like about it is the bipolar of the rain. But the weather slapped. Everything else was great. Next time I definitely need to buy rain boots and take them with me. I guess I didn't expect that much rain, but yeah. But that makes sense because it's a lot of greenery there, chat. A lot of greenery. It felt like a goddamn painting. It felt like a painting. A beautiful painting I was just living in. In Tamaulipas, Oh, what is that? I'm gonna look that one up in our break session. I don't know what that is. Oh, I've heard about the quebrada. I've only gone to Guanajuato. I need to explore more. I haven't gone to Guanajuato. What's that like over there, chat? I'm gonna have to look that one up too. OMG, I need to explore more of Mexico. Because now I'm, how do you say, like, I'm just more motivated to explore all of Mexico. And I'm motivated to speak Spanish. The trip was great. Okay? Not only am I motivated to do all these things. Wait, I did this one wrong. I'm also motivated to find a job. So I can get money, so I can go explore more. Because my vacation, chat, she's coming to an end. And as much as I'd love to just travel, reality is it's hitting, okay? Reality is telling me, yes, you can travel, but babes, your bank account is telling you otherwise. So I'm gonna have to start looking online and applying for jobs. Ew, ain't that fucking crazy? Ain't that insane? Just kidding. I will have to do that. So yes, this month I will start looking. So wish me luck, chatters. Hopefully whatever we get is good. As honestly, I'm just afraid about my coworkers, because that's always a big thing. Will my coworkers like me, or will they not? That's scary. That's a little scary, guys. Meeting new people. I think. Oh, the frontera. Okay. I am not familiar with that one, but I will look it up. Maybe it's I wonder how close it is to Zaragoza. Because the one I visit, chatter, the one I usually go to is Zaragoza, and then I visit like 3, I guess you could say. Zaragoza, Allende, and then Morelos. They're all very, very, very close to each other. Maybe at most like a 15-minute drive, but that's the one I go to. So I'm gonna have to look up yours so I can see how close or how far it is from like my little area that I visit. Which I will be going to. I will be going back to Mexico the middle of this month with my mom. Just so I can keep my Spanish going. Because when I'm there, it's easier for me to learn Spanish, you know? When I'm forced in those, situations. Because over here, I get... I guess you could say I get a little comfortable, a little lazy. Even though people here do speak Spanish. It's like a little Mexico. Yeah, in the middle of the month we're gonna go, because literally in a couple days we are having my niece's, my voice just cracked, sorry guys, my niece's first birthday. She made it, guys. 1 full year of being alive and being healthy. So proud of my little niece. So yes, all of my family from Mexico is coming down. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to figure out the sleeping arrangements in this room, chatters. I think my cousins will take the bed and I'll sleep on the floor. So I'm gonna have to clean up this area. Because it literally looks... Well, it just looks a little crazy. I have 2 big cameras, 3 big ring lights. Yeah, I'll have to see how I'm gonna stream when they're here because the grind don't stop. Now that I'm back in America, I probably might take... I keep telling y'all, like, I want to do IRL streaming, but mark my words, I'm gonna figure it out, okay? Now, I feel like I have more confidence after traveling, so hopefully, like, that carries on for for a long time. So yes, hopefully I'll figure out something because I do want to take y'all to a park with me. I think that would be so wholesome, like a picnic. That's what I've been thinking about, or a botanical garden. I literally have such big dreams, but the confidence is not that big. I do not have that big of confidence. But I'm gonna work on it, okay? It's a work in progress. Japan next year for me. Oh, Japan. Yes. You got it. You got it. I'm manifesting your trip to Japan. And actually, I'm manifesting that it's going to be a great trip. It's going to be nothing but positive vibes. And you can have a great time. Because I had a great time. I had the best time in Japan. That country, so fucking safe. So safe. All right. The only thing is, I don't know if you're of age to like go clubbing. That's the only thing I would, you know, think twice about going. The clubs are cool, but take a friend. Actually, take a group if you can. Because, you know, clubs in general, sketchy things can happen in there. So just to be better safe than sorry, take like a group or friends. But everywhere else really was safe. I mean, you could literally get drunk and then pass out on the side of the sidewalk, and no one will touch you. It's great. As a female, I recommend that place over and over and over and over again. I do want to go back. I do, but I don't think I'll be going back anytime soon because I want to go to these other places, and by other places, Oaxaca and South Korea. Next year, me and my brother want to go in April because I haven't been there since 2023, and Mama is fiending for some Korean food. Okay, I'm just fiending for that whole culture, to be honest. They were so lovely to us. But instead of going with my sister this time, last time it was my brother, sister, and I, it'll just be my brother and maybe my bestie, Kylie. And we'll be filming a whole bunch of content out there. So yes, how do I say, or how do you say, chatters, we are in our travel era. Okay? I have no kids, no significant other. So yes, I will be just investing on myself. And that's the best thing ever, to be honest. Because once I have kids and a significant other, which won't be for a long time, okay? I just... the way I'm moving just is not feasible right now. I'm having too much fun enjoying time with myself, which is a great thing. okay. It's Nueva. Oh, okay. I think I know what Nuevo Leon is. I'm the opposite. I need to get better with my English. You got this. Didn't even know you streamed. Aw, thank you. Yo, this chatter. You're so nice, chatter. Mizu. So nice. Chatter, I have a question. Because you said you needed to get better with your English. Do you speak Spanish? What is your first language? I am curious. Oopsies. Or what is your primary language that you speak? Mine is obviously English. It's my bread and butter right there. But the whole entire time I was out there visiting my family, they honestly, they changed my perspective of me learning Spanish, because beforehand, I've always wanted to learn Spanish, and I've tried, but like me speaking it, I always just get embarrassed. And then I just remember one time, one of my like little baby cousins, like they're just like a kid, you know, younger than me, and then she started like, what the heck? That's not how you say that in Spanish. She was like dogging on my ass, right? And I don't know why, but that just, I was like, oh, okay, like, okay, yeah, I guess so. And then I also had other cousins that would be like, well, why don't you know Spanish? Like, how can you not know Spanish? And da 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 da, you know, kind of like, just kind of not, like, I guess not making fun of, just, I don't know, looking down upon me because I don't know Spanish. But your girl is trying, okay? Your girl was trying. And I guess since I've had so many encounters like that with, and it's mainly on my dad's side, I'm like, some of them I get they're iffy, but I love my mom's side, because when I tried speaking Spanish with them, they're always like, oh, okay, like da 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 da, and this and that, and then they'll try speaking English with me. They're a whole lot more understanding. Like, we just, like, I never feel bad for not knowing certain things in Spanish when I'm talking on my mom's side, just because they're so understanding. They're like, well, I don't know English, and I'm like, oh, okay, like vice versa, you know. So this time around, when I was visiting my mom, more of my mom's family, they were just really encouraging of me trying to speak more Spanish. They're like, you can just like come down here and live with us, or yeah, basically they're telling me I could like live with them for a while if I wanted to. And you know, they were just really encouraging all the way around. So shout out to them. And yeah, because it gives me more motivation to try. But since I've been back, I've been trying, not as much as I should, but I have been trying. I need to get into the habit of trying to find like I don't know, maybe like an app. But Duolingo, I get bored of her. I'm so sorry, little green bird, but I do get bored of you. I think I need something more. I don't know. I just think I need to be in Mexico for a minute. All right, give me one whole fucking year in Mexico, and I promise you I'll be fluent. I promise you, chat, I'll be fluent. Give me a year. Put me in the ringer, coach. All right, put me out there, coach. I promise I will learn. Just, you know. Oh, Spanish. I just stutter a bit with English. Yeah, you're just more comfy speaking like English. Yes, I am more comfy speaking English. It's just because I can get my point across. Like I can say exactly what I want to say. And in Spanish, forming the words, like forming the sentence is what gets me, with the grammar and all that. I just really need to, the way I be locking in with these Lego sets is the way I need to be locking in with Spanish. Because I love the ways, I love hearing Spanish. It's so comforting to me. And also, when I have kids, you know, I might have kids, I might not, who knows? But if I do, I also want my kids to learn Spanish. And low-key chat, I do want to live in Mexico for a year. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Mark my words. Before I'm 30, I'm gonna live in Mexico for 1 year. I need to explore more of Mexico so I can figure out where exactly. As much as I loved Mexico City, because they literally have everything there. You walk out, there's a pizza shop. You walk to your fucking, you walk to your left, and there's a grocery store. There's just literally everything there. I call it like a good combination of. It felt like Korea mixed with Mexico. Everything's there. I don't know if I'd want to live there though. Mexico City. Because for me, there is a lot of noise. There is a lot of noise. And there also is a lot of people that do speak, well, not a lot, but there's more people that speak English there. So I probably might get lazy and speak English, you know? So I don't know. And also the rain, like the on and off of the rain gets me. But I do love it. I do love it. What has stuck in my mind, I loved Saltillo. I think that's where I could live for a good year. Because the weather is consistent there. And it's beautiful. But I'll have to explore more. Because I think Oaxaca is going to change my life. It's going to change my world. There's plenty of time for me to figure it out. I am 26. 26, chatters. So before I'm 30, I need a 27, 28, 29. Oh. I have 3 years to figure it out. Oh, right. Didn't really, all right, cool. I don't have that much time, but I have time to figure it out. Oh, we made the belly. The little belly for the cat. The little belly. Oh. We made the belly, chatters. I have one little Lego piece left over. Don't really know if that's important, but I'm gonna put it to the side. Put it to the side. Yeah, it's like backwards in Spanish sometimes. Yes! Yes. You got... Oh, thank you! Thank you, Mizu! I don't know why I feel like I don't have that much time. But thank you, Mizu. Thank you, Mizu. Okay, so We're on to bag number 6. That's embarrassing. We have 7 minutes left. It's 1:40. Oh, I need to sip on my beer. Yummy. I love me a mango marshmallow bevy. Bag number 6. Bag number 6. Open it. Open it. Open it. Yeah, we'll open it. Don't worry. And then a small one. Alright, I'm gonna separate these. Sorry guys, I almost burped. Yes, but if anyone has a good recommendation as to like what app other than Duolingo, like that you personally use, please let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. Cause I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to speak fluently. That's the goal. Cause when I was out there, chat, this one guy was like, "Oh yeah, you can tell that she's not from here because she has an accent." And I was like, "Fuck, god damn it!" I mean, I knew I had an accent. I know that's why I don't really like speaking, because I just sound like a little. To me, I just sound like a choppy kid. Unless I have alcohol on me, then I sound pretty fucking good. Okay, because it's like liquid courage. I feel like I can speak Spanish really well. But when it's just me, I sound okay. But mark my words, I will sound like I will sound fluent. One day I will. And it was fun visiting the different, like little, what do you guys call it? Would it be like the states? I don't think so. Like, you know, like the different areas. Guerrero, I like their accent. Maybe I'm biased because my mom and all of my family's from Guerrero. But I really liked the ones in Acapulco. They have, to me, it sounds southern. I love me a southern accent. In Korea, in Busan, they had a southern accent and I liked it. I just like the different dialects. And in Japan and Osaka, they were cool too. I just love me a good southern accent. I guess you wouldn't call it southern, but to me, that's what it sounds like. But they're all by the beach. Because you call like a coastal accent. I don't know, chat, but I do know that I want to sound like I'm from Mexico. And right now, I don't sound like that. I know I don't sound like that. But if y'all know any good apps, please recommend them to your girl, because I'm begging. Okay, like I want to learn. Because books, I don't know how I feel about a book. Mm. Just because I need to hear someone speak to me. But books are helpful for the grammar. So maybe. I do, because there was a time I was trying to teach myself Korean. Crazy. And I bought like the Talk to Me in Korean book. And that one, you would read it, you would learn like the Hangul, and then you could look up like the volume, like your book volume, and then you would hear the person speak in Korean. That one was okay. I mean, that one was pretty good. I didn't get far in the book though, because I lost my interest. That's my issue. Is that I just get bored of things pretty quickly. But now that I have learned, okay, chat, now that I know I can drive to Mexico, well, Eagle Pass, but basically I can, because I drove to Eagle Pass, my uncle crossed me over in his car. And then when I got to like my parents' place, my granny let me borrow her little car. And so I drove around the town in her car, and now I feel like I can drive all the way, like even crossing the border into Mexico. The only thing is, for some reason, I can't remember the route. So that's gonna set me back a little. And also, my mom doesn't have full confidence in me driving all the way into Mexico. So I'm gonna have to take her with me if I want to do that for the first time. I'm gonna have to do that. So yes, I have a lot of plans. And the timer's up. Oopsies, chatters. The timer is up, and we have made it this far. So far, the little belly of the cat, of our tuxedo cat, and it is 1:47 a.m., which means the break is happening right fudging now. Okay, guys, chatters, you hungry? You want a little snack? A little bathroom break? You must. You've been holding it in? Then this is your time. It's a 10-minute, well, now it's like 9 minutes and 39 seconds of a break. So go do whatever you gotta do. I will be back. I mean, I'm still gonna be here. Avi. Teehee. But yes, if you gotta do that, then I'd recommend y'all go do that. I'm gonna sit here and chat for a little while, and then go to the bathroom, switch out my battery, do that. But I wanna finish, or I just wanna talk to y'all for a little bit. Oh damn, do you have beer? Yes, I do have beer. It's a Drucker. It's a stuffed mango mellow fruit sour. I'm a beer girly. It's 6%. It's fabulous. And I really haven't drank much of it. I'm learning French right now, and my friend is teaching me. Oh, French. Oh my gosh. I give you props. Props to you, chatter. We out here. What? So you're trying to learn, like, wow. So you speak Spanish, and then English, and then, oh, you're learning French? A trilingual queen. Okay. Oh my gosh. I should live in Texas so I can go to Mexico more often. Yes. Texas is fabulous. Well, the people are fabulous. Politics not so fabulous. Okay? I'm gonna keep it honest. She is a red state. Not a fan of that, personally. But San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston, the big cities, are blue. And that is beautiful. So, recommend. And the people are great. And for me, what really is like, what has made me want to stay here instead of going to another state to pursue like my career, because I am a nurse and there are better like laws for nurses in other states. Like California is better, like the patient, there's better things in other states, right? The only reason why I'm here still is because family, literally my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, and my niece, they're here. And that's like my heart. All right, I can't have it in me to just separate from them, because when I'm having a bad day, chat, because I be having those days, and instead of just like staying in bed and just kind of like bed rotting, I like to visit my family. And when I'm having a really, really, really bad time, like I'm sick of being in the city, then I go to Mexico, which is a 2.5. It's closer than Houston and Dallas. That's fucking crazy. But that's why I stay in San Antonio. Because for me, it's a little... I don't live in San Antonio anymore. I live more on the outskirts. But I call myself a San Antonian because that's all the events I go to are in San Antonio. And then in school we would go, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a San Antonian. And yeah, that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm still here. For me, it's a little gold mine, it's perfect. Because I'm an hour away from Austin, 45 minutes from San Antonio, give or take, depending on traffic. Can't beat it. Really can't. And in Austin, I literally love Austin. There's so many things. And dude, so many people are going to Austin. When I go to like the bars or like clubbing with my friends, I just meet an abundance of people from like other states. I haven't met it has been a minute of me meeting like a true Austin person, like they were born and raised in Austin. I've met a lot of people that are from LA, California, Florida, Pennsylvania. I've met a lot of people that are not from Austin. Which is kind of crazy. Because when I was a kid, it was a totally different vibe. It truly was weird when I was a kid. And I thought it was so cool. I still fuck with Austin. I just don't fuck with those apartment prices, honey. Heck no. Or the parking. I want to be a city girl so bad, but the parking chat stresses me out. I cannot parallel park. Nope. And go, if there's a car, no, I can't parallel park. Nope. Sorry. Matter of fact, I get out of the car and I make my brother parallel park for me if he's there with me. Or just go somewhere else, because no. This stresses me out. But after seeing the way people in Mexico City drive, coming back, I have so much confidence driving now. Cause they drive crazy out there, man. Like insane. Insane in a good way, I guess. Cause they know what they're doing. Excuse me. I've only been in Austin and San Antonio, I think. Damn respect, nurse is a tough job. Thank you. Thank you, Mizu. Um, it is, yeah, it's a tough job, which is why I'm on the 3 month break or whatever. As soon as my 2 year contract was up, chatter, I said, all right, I'm burnt out. Yeah, I'm just like fucking spiraling out of control right now. I need to take a 3 month break or I don't know, like I'm just not in the best mental place. So, my 3 month break is over. It's over, chatter. Ah! So yes, I will have to start saving people's lives yet again. Which I honestly don't want to think about. I mean, I love learning about medicine, and I do enjoy taking care of people. It helps. It like heals me. It's a form of therapy. But when the days get tough, and they get rough. Some days I remember I'd just clock out and I'd just be crying, chatter, because I just was just a lot. Like wow. But Austin and San Antonio, I think out of the cities, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston, because I've been to all of them. My favorites. Okay, I'm a little biased. All right, but oh, we have 35. Oh, I didn't. I'm gonna have to change out the battery in that one, chatter. I've just been yapping with y'all. Sorry, guys. My favorite. Now that I've grown, because when I was younger, I would have never said San Antonio because I've lived here all my life. But now that I'm older and adult, I really like San Antonio. To me, it's just like, I don't know, just like comforting. I just enjoy my community. Let's not get sappy here though. I'm gonna go ahead and change out my battery because I was supposed to do that during our 10-minute breaker. I was actually supposed to. Oh, I need to do something real quick, chat. I'm gonna change my battery. I'm gonna go downstairs and do something real quick. I wanted to grab a snack. Okay. Chat. Give me fudgies. Like 3 minutes. Okay. I will be back. Don't think I abandoned y'all. Okay. I do not abandon my people. Okay. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Okay, chat. I'm back. I told y'all I would not abandon you. Sadly, the snack department is running a little low. So I can only get these, the peanuts. And they're running, I ate all of the good peanuts that I like. Let me show y'all. So we just have a whole bunch of almonds, and I don't really like almonds like that, chat. I'm not that healthy. But this will do, I guess. For right now. You got any good bars you recommend? Chatter, like, That is a good question. Oh, in San Antonio, okay, I like beer. I'm a beer girly. So, I like going to bureaus. Like a lot of them. I love me a good bureau. I'm saying that wrong, but places that exclusively sell beer. Like, they specialize in their own beers. And they have the silver big containers in the back. Cause I like what I like to do is I like to take my laptop and then edit and drink like a beer. And like chillax there. So the only like recommendation in San Antonio I would say would be Roadmap. Roadmap is mad chill. They usually have like a bike club, and then after the people are done biking, they stop there and then they drink their beers. Or it's just like a chill atmosphere. That's where I like to edit. And then they have a cat, like like their mascot cat, and this guy he's just a cat. He just walks around and then he sleeps, and it's great. I love that damn cat. But any beers in Austin, or like not beers, but any bars in Austin? That's a good one. I like when I go to Austin, I mainly go to like the clubs. So like like the gay strip, Rainy. I like that place. I feel safe. I feel safe. And that's why I really like it. The only thing is that they pour heavy-handed. And sometimes I'm like, I just want a good drink. I don't want to taste nothing but liquor. But okay. But like a name, I really don't know like names, cause we chant like when me and my friends go, we bar hop. Book, 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 book. I have gone to Coconut Club, which is okay. I don't think it's my favorite though. There is this one club. It's like Spanish music, and it's 2 stories, and I can't recall the name. But those are usually the clubs that I like to go to. Spanish music. I'll be there. I'll be there for sure. In San Antonio, they have this one called Vibras. And that's the only one that I'm aware of that they play really good, really fucking good Hispanic music. Reggaeton, cumbia. They play like salsa. Not like that, but they play a good mix of everything. Zapateado. That's the kind of shit I like. Okay, I like to kick my boots, stomp them in the ground. The only thing is that it gets packed like this, and then, oh my gosh, and then in the summertime, they don't have enough fans, and they leave the doors open. It gets so hot. Then you're all sweaty and musty, and then people have their bevies in their hand, so then they're like spilling it all over the ground, and then it's like sticky, like on the floor. But I do like that place. I just wish it was bigger, like way bigger, because it's just so like people. It's just so small that it just gets packed really quick, and then that's the downside, is that you can't really move to dance. And a girl loves to dance. Okay, I'm a dancer, but that place is fun. It is. I don't tend to go out clubbing. I actually haven't done it as much as I'd like to this year, because I'm in my... Oh, wait, no, it's a fucking lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I haven't done much clubbing this summer in Austin or San Antonio, because I've been in... Well, I was in Japan and then I was in Mexico, so... But I was doing clubbing over there. So sorry. But in my younger years, I was at a club every weekend. It was fabulous. Pillow stream. Yes, yes, yes. I got like 1, 2, 3 pillows. Because previously, beforehand, my back was hurting a lot because I was sitting up like this and there was nothing to go like this. So yes, it's like a little slumber party. It's like we're having a little slumber party chat. I was gonna visit a friend. Oh, that's called a brewery, girl. Make my way downtown, walking fast. Okay, guys. Let's start our 15-minute timer. Alrighty, chatters. Here we go to our second 50-minute timer. And the music just stopped. Tis a bummer. Put something else on. Alrighty, here we go. Now that I hope everyone enjoyed their little break. Okay, you got your little snacks. Time to log in yet again. All right, this is the layout. We'll do like a quick zoom in. Bag number 6. Here we go. Locking the fuck in. Exactly, chatter. We're locking the fuck in. Now at this point in the stream, I might be a little bit more quiet just because we have actually only opened up one bag, really, and we're supposed to go through like 5 of these bitches, so I might be just a little quiet. So My apologies. Oh. Yes, speaking of clubs, I went to one in Mexico City. Cool. So y'all can see me. I went to Mexico City and my cousin took me to a club out there. Very nice. It was actually very nice. It felt cool. It felt like I was in Japan or something. The DJ had such a good playlist. And she came in there and she did exactly what she needs to do. Okay? Oh. I'm messing up already. But my cousin was pretty surprised because I guess at that club she took me to, usually it's just the locals that go to that spot. But this time around, there's a lot of foreigners. I'm talking about a lot of foreigners. A lot of people from Spain, from Europe. I saw a couple like Asians in there. It was lit. It really was. Very packed though. I mean, very packed. Because the thing is, people in Mexico, they love to dance. And I love that. Literally love that about Mexico. And so it was packed and people were trying to dance and it was like squished or squished tight, and then it just felt like I was just being passed around. Like trying not to, because the people, there was like servers, because people had tables. So if you reserved a table, there was people there. And then you order bottles, because if you get a table, you have to get 2 bottles. That's what my cousin was telling me. It's a minimum of 2 bottles you gotta buy. And so the servers were, they were trying to get to the tables, and then they would like push us to the side. And I was just being like passed around, like. And then at one point, one of the workers, because it's like their thing, it's like their shtick or whatever, threw a cake into the crowd. Just chucked it right into someone's face. That was cool. That was funny. But I didn't think we were gonna get in because the line was just so long. We waited like an hour and 30 minutes before we could go in. That was crazy. Oh. Looks a little crooked. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, watching the World Cup in Mexico City. Well, I didn't go see the game. Like, I don't have enough money to go like to actually like buy a seat and like see it live, and not like that. I did go to the fan fest though, so they displayed it on a big jumbo screen, and that's the one I went to for free 99. Yes, babes, it was free. The only catch is you got to get there early because they do stop letting people enter because it gets like this. It did get like this. I don't do well in crowds. Not when I'm like this. If I can't see the outside, that's when I start tripping. I'm like, oh, this is no longer fun. So at one point it did get like that, and we still had like an hour before the game started. So me and my mom moved to a different area towards the back of the fan fest, and that is where we saw the game on the TV screen, and the vibes there were immaculate. Chat, literally the best fandom ever. So vibrant, so cheerful. I mean, it was just something I didn't expect that I'd like it that much. And then they started playing like the national anthem, like the Mexican national anthem. And I just felt so happy. My little heart. Seeing everyone just, I don't know, everyone was just enjoying themselves. And then in a little section, people were playing like soccer, like kicking the ball to each other. And then it started getting packed again. And then my mom's like, her feet were starting to hurt. So then we moved to a different section where they had a smaller TV screen and you can sit on the ground. Then it started drizzling. But before we got like out of the crowd, we were like getting out of the crowd. Someone tapped my mom and they're like, "Do you want a shot?" And so they bring out this fucking big ass bottle and they just started pouring it in my mom's mouth. And that was funny. That was great. And then we got to our little section and we just saw the soccer game. But then it started drizzling. Because like I said, it rains and it stops raining, and it rains and it stops raining. So before it started to get crazy, because Mexico had yet to score a goal. It was the fan fest we went to was Mexico versus South Korea. So we hadn't scored anything yet, and it started drizzling. We decided to leave just to avoid the chaos. And thank our stars that we left when we did. Because as soon as we left, it started pouring down rain, chat. Like pouring. The puddles were forming. And then as we were trying to figure out how to get back, because we needed to find a way to, because they were blocking off sections of the street so then the Ubers couldn't get to you, or the taxis couldn't get to you because they weren't allowed to drive there. So we had to walk pretty far to find an area that the Ubers and taxi drivers could pick us up in. But while we were walking, all you just hear from like a distance, because we were pretty far away from them. But all you hear is people go, ah, like they're just cheering and la, and that was awesome. That was great. And then we were in the taxi, our little Uber, and the Uber dude was watching the game on his phone. And it was quiet in the Uber ride. I was watching with him too. And as you guys know, Mexico did win. And the clubs, the bars, more like it, because we just went to a bar down the street, right by my Thea's place. They went crazy. And it goddamn felt like a club. Because people were dancing. The DJ was so loud. People were having a blast. Just celebrating the win. Wait, wait a second. What? Oh, I have to make 2 of these. Okay, that makes sense. These are 2, chat. I need to get some Legos. um, yes. I encourage anyone and everyone to get some Legos. Perhaps on our next build, like whenever we're done with the Tuxedo Cat, we could get like the same set and you could build with me. I think that would be pretty cool. Although I don't know really which one I want to build next. When we're closer to the end of this little Tuxedo Cat, I'll let y'all know. So that way we can like buy the we can buy the Lego sets together in a sense, you know? I've been feeding for what have I been feeding for? For like a plant Lego set. But I'll have to see, I'll have to see. Low-key, I want to build like flowers in a park. You know, like a flower Lego set in a park. I think that would be so cute. But in due time, were you locked in? I was locked in, chatter. We are making progress. When I'm not speaking, it means I'm thinking. And also, now that for like 2 whole weeks I've been waking up super early, like in the AMs I'd be waking up, you know? And for me that's early. Because usually I stream around 12:30 or 1 in the morning, and then I go to bed like chat maybe around like 4, or if it's a really long stream, like sunrise, like we see the sunrise. So around like 7:30, sometimes I'll end the stream. So imagine me flipping from this schedule to waking up around that time. It's a drastic difference. So right now I'm starting to feel I'm like starting to feel like a little sleepy, and it's only 2:34. This is crazy. Around this time I'd be having energy. But I need to get my body used to the night shift again. Because other than like me live streaming with y'all at night, when I do go back to work, I will be working night shift again. How the heck am I just gonna put this on? No. Here we go. Yes. The bottom part of the tuxedo cat. It looks funny. It looks chonky. You look chonky, mister. Chonky. I need to get back to streaming. I miss it. Yes! Get to streaming. Personally, when I was gone for the 2 weeks, I did miss y'all. I like this very much. It's... I don't know, I just feel like I'm hanging out with like my friends or something. So, I would recommend, since you miss it, I'd recommend you do it again. You know? I think it's fun. I'd recommend streaming for literally anyone. What's the saying? Don't knock it till you try it. And since you've like already tried it, you've already like done the thing, then I think you should stream again. Heck yeah. Alright, we're on bag number 7. Hello, Charles Piper K2Y. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to the chat. Nice to have you. Nice to have you on board for today. Lovely. We are on bag number 7. I'm gonna put our little cat to the side. This is bag number 7. We have 21 minutes. This is pretty cool. Great for... Oh, thank you. It's great for display. Thank you for the compliment, chatter. Oh, these are fun. These are funny. I haven't seen these before. Sorry. Now I feel like we're having a little sleepover chat. Honestly, I like streaming this late because it always does feel like I'm having a sleepover. Because I just get to be in my jammies, you know? Alrighty. Here we go. Hmm. Oh. This is starting to feel very therapeutic. Hmm. Wait a second, chat. Did I already mess up? Did your girl already? No. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know if I did. We'll see. A little Lego sandwich. Lego sandwich, Lego sandwich. Oh, I think this is like the... I don't know what that is actually. I did something wrong. Whoopsies. Where's this one supposed to go? Oh no, don't tell me that. Oh, that's where I messed up. Okay, makes sense. Where's my Lego separator? This is supposed to go here. Bingo. There we go. Oh, my back. Don't mind me, chat. I'm just gonna lay back a little bit. We're on bag number 8. We're actually moving very well then. Bag number 8, bag number 8. 8, 8, 8. Bag number 8. $257. I'm gonna nom nom on some of these peanuts. Mm-hmm. Sorry, chat. This cat's gonna be pretty big. Oh my gosh, my domination thingy is coming out. What the heck? Go back in there, bud. Ah, my eyes are itchy. Alright, we have 2 minutes. I'm gonna see how much I can separate. Oh! Oh, well. Okay, separated. Very nice, chatters. Oh. Okay, my fellow chatters. Little M, she's starting to feel a little tired here. And this, I'm like, I don't I'm thinking. Okay, chatters. I'm actually gonna have to call it a day here for this stream. It has been very lovely though. I am honestly very surprised that anyone came to my stream today. Like, and the people were talking. Shout out to Mizu, a real one, for chatting it up with me. And just shout out to like literally any returning viewer, any returning chatter. It's been great building Legos with you today, tomorrow we will continue on with the set. I think I just need to get back into the momentum of like staying up late. But tomorrow's stream will be way longer than this one. I'm thinking it will definitely be way longer than this one. So yes, thank you guys for coming out tonight and building some Legos with me and chatting it up. I will see y'all tomorrow. And as always, I hope everyone has a good night, good morning, a good evening, and may you have a good rest of your day or a good rest of your night. Thank you guys for coming along today. Bye guys. Love you lots.